A little bit to talk about today. I wanted to get into that Vatican painting. I wanted to get into realities and have we been switched from one? One of the smartest kids in the world insists that we've been thrown into a different reality when we least expected it. We don't remember it. May have happened so fast that the human mind is so protective of itself. It's very, very possible that it said, let's not remember this one. So I guess we'll, have to see. Hope everybody's doing good though. I know it's early, most people working right now probably, but let's see what we can do. Do you think it's possible that... Have you ever seen the movie Oblivion? This is a movie that I would love for you to watch. In the movie Oblivion, these, we'll call them, NASA space people, they end up seeing what they call the TET, T-E-T. Now, they move towards the TET thinking that it's an, alien craft trying to make conversation or communication, whatever. So in doing so, they move closer to the TET, and the TET ends up bringing them in. Their controls don't work or anything like that. Now in the movie, they don't remember any of that. None of that is, part of their memory. But Tom Cruise, his character's name is Jack. He knows that his reality has been shifted in a way. He keeps having these, what do they call them? They're called echoes, memory echoes. And what memory echoes are is basically you can remember a part of your life for a brief second. People might call them deja vu or stuff like that. So in doing so, these people that are living on this world, they start showing him things for him to remember to hit his, the part of the brain that would hit his deja vu, and for him to hit his memory. So in doing so, he begins to remember, and he remembers the girl, his actual wife. Now the what they call the TET didn't believe in that. All it thought was humans could be with anybody. Humans line up with the next person that's next to them. A man and woman, and that's what it is. The TET didn't realize what love is and what friendship is, and remembering what is yours, remembering what isn't yours. So they end up blowing up the TET. In doing so, he had to be able to tell the truth, which would have had to be a lie. It all fell in on itself. It was a beautifully dangerous movie, but the end of the world in the movie took place in 2017. The last Super Bowl was in 2017. That according to the movie. This happened in Terminator Salvation. This happened in there's quite a few movies that the world ends at 2017. Now I want to know why they did that. There's something to it. There's got to be. So, who's here? Who do we got here so far? Let's see here. Oh, it's just visible. Okay. What's going on? Yeah, I know I put up, that'll be in there in about 10 minutes. So hopefully we get a bigger audience. But I'm definitely going to be delving into the Vatican and their art, if you want to call it that. start getting into that now. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Is that my stuff there? Yes, it is. Let's get it. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Keep the new are back. Yeah, I love that screen name. All right, check this out. We're going to get started with this. Bring it back for a second. All right, I've wanted to get into this for a while, and today's the day. Now, what you're going to see here is this is the Vatican's art about the end of the world. What this doesn't show you is actually what's happening. Now, if you really zoom in here, and I'm gonna do it. Look right here. That is exactly the aliens that we've been seeing. My fault. Right here. That is what we got here. As you move down the leg, you start to see that it is a being of some sort that we've never seen before, because that's definitely not a foot of Christ. Here we see the bird mask, which I showed you the other day in my art, or pictures, or whatever you want to call them. Hey Brenda, what's going on? Like I said, I love the name. Moving forward. You son of a gun.
Should give your vessel the resiliency.
YouTube. Can't believe that just happened. I'm so embarrassed right now. I'm really on point usually. Switch back to me. So anyway, so what I'm getting at here is that it's not an end of the world painting. They're giving us a heads up, as in the as above, so below, way of thinking. They're not allowed to tell us outright, but if we flip the photo upside down, we all see what what's actually there. And let's see here. Where is my stuff at? There we go. Back to normal. Here we go. All right. I'm going to put it right here. And as you can see first with the head, that is we all know that it's hair blowing in the wind as an atomic bomb's going off, because that's what the Vatican tells us. But if that's the case, then what's around his neck? Because I don't remember, Christ ever wearing a dog leash or whatever that is supposed to be. Because he never did. And he never would. That's just not part of this. If you notice in here, you see that eye right there? That is one of those snake things. I've had them in my backyard. I think that you guys have probably seen them in some of my pictures. I try to describe them as best I can in my photos, but how do you describe something with not knowing what it's called? So we get to this. Now, I think that you see this. This is upside down. This is Jesus's upside down version, as above, so below. You see the skull at the top, teeth, all that. As you come down, you see the alien being, 2 eyes, body like a snake, holding something. I can't see it, can't make it out. I've tried, but it's odd. It's just odd. It's not supposed to be. Oh, my most hated part of this whole thing. They say that it's Christ rising from the nuclear bomb. Yeah, not cool. It's all good. Yeah, I know that's what they say. But when you look up close, you will see a little alien being right here, 2 eyes on each side. You'll see that he has a kind of clothing on. And then behind it, you will see a snake coming out of an egg with the face of a human. Now, I don't think You see it, I'm sure, right? Because Jesus does not look like that. And hey, if I'm wrong, please put it in the chat, because I mean, I do want to know too what you think. Because as I see it, it's a double whammy. As his arm is both a snake as well, and you see the head of, Satan, I guess. What's sad is I don't see a face at all. No, that's what the Vatican says, Brenda. That's just their lie on it, or whatever you want to call it. That's what they say. But yeah, no, I think we're all in agreement that it's not that. Definitely not that. There we go. Here's our Savior, upside down Savior. When you turn Jesus upside down, this is what you see. You see this alien being rising up from the ashes with whatever that is in his right hand. It seems like to be the head of a human. I can't make it out. That's what I say it looks like. Maybe that's not what it is. And on this side, on the left side, he's actually holding like a staff of some sort. It's really hard to make out with all the craziness that they put into the picture in general. Now, the more you look into it, the more you'll see. You'll see the angel wings, and you see the little eyes and all that stuff. I've seen a picture where they mirrored the right onto this side. Yep, I know, you're right. I've seen the exact same thing. And you can do that by yourself on here too. You'll see it. I can't stand this photo because it really is. Let's just get it over with. All right. So this right here, I've seen before. To me, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. I believe that is Lucifer's original form, as in the face of having a man's face. When you look at it this way, it turns into the bird, as you can see. And as you go down, you can see more and more. I just can't stand this photo. I'm going to get right out of it because I think it's evil. Truly, that part of it is just so not right. Virgin Mary turned upside down is the dragon. Exactly, yeah. No, you can see that. I'm with you. Yeah. Why did they do that? Do you see how even if this is right? Let's just pretend that they weren't messing around and this is all for God's will. Then why is the eye of whatever, Providence or whoever, Satan, right next to the hand of Christ? Why would you do that? Like, what is godly about that? They're obviously not fighting, What are we looking at? And the fact that they made it look like a snake? Yeah. A snake with a bird's head and an eye on the side. Beautiful, beautiful rendition, church. I got to give you all the money that my grandmother used to give you is all gone to the... I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to get mad. There's too much emotion in this. So, let's get to it. I was hoping this was coming up. Here's the staff or the scepter I was referring to here. He's holding the scepter. You see it's an alien head. He has the bird face on this side, a man's face on this side. And as you go along, you just see more and more. And I'm going to have to pray after this because I do not want to see Christ upside down. That's not funny to me. That's not cool at all. But we all have to be on the same page if we're all going to be in this together. It's just not good. This is just not good. Now, from what I see here, this is a up close picture, right? I've seen that before. I don't know if it's an atom bomb or whatever, but those are supposed to be mountains. This is supposed to be either the sun or a bomb going off. It's really hard to make out because it's really small, but I'm sure there's something in it that can tell us where it is, where it's happening. Here's what I hate the most. This right here. He has the hat of the Pope. It seems like a little man, alien, I guess maybe. And You see the body here. Now, what do you see next to him, right? Again, you see one of those hats of Christ. Also looks like a bird's head. And Lucifer standing right next to him. Walking into the... I'm doing all right. I'm doing cool. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if I can see any more that I can get into here real quick. I've been wanting to do this show for a minute. I know it's not the coolest show, but there's just so much here that has to be talked about. It has to be talked about. It has to be done. Let's see if I can find it. There's a certain way that you can look at this. Let me see here. Try to get the angle. That you will see a lot more. So I'm trying to get lower, and we're looking at it from if it was a god, and we're looking at it from above, right? You start to see more and more. It all becomes clear because you're looking at it as if it's a god, and you're looking up. And I've learned that in my cloud photos. The more that you use angular disposition, the more that you'll see. Yes, please. I love that. I'd love that. Now, without getting into the alien, that's very obvious and that we've all seen. If you take a look at this on your own, I want you to make sure that you look here. You see the little head, face, bodies. They come into here. They come into here, little demons. You'll see demons here. A snake rises up and is right here. It's just ugly. At the angle that we're using it right now, you see the alien head, but next to it, you start to see whatever that is. I have no idea what that is. On the other head, you kind of see the bird head, but not like you did before. It's weird how it all goes into this right here, where I was just showing you. It looks like a bomb or some sort of explosion that has gone off. Then you see the black goo rising up into this being, I think. It's just a lot. Hey, what's going on, Gators? Trying to get in this without giving myself anxiety. Let's see if I see this one. Oh, here you go. Can you see it on here? Not really. Over the head of the alien, there's a face here looking upward. I don't know. I think that it's basically trying to represent, it's supposed to represent there's a God above that's doing this harmful thing to everybody. That's what I think it represents, but I'm probably wrong. Who knows? Could be right. I don't know. Again, you'll see more here. You guys are my team, though. So here, let's get this over with. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the last picture. So when you're looking at it as Jesus, yeah, you can see the little face that they tried to make that I don't see, but it looks like a T. You see the snake around his neck. You see him rising up with the people all around. That's how they say it is. That's not how I see it, though. I see it as a reptilian head, because that's exactly what a reptilian head looks like. Either it could be bone, it could be the mouth is exposed, I don't know, but that is a reptilian head. This right here, if you look, these are supposed to be the horns. In any satanic picture, you will always see the horns with the snake, with the ram head. It doesn't matter. It's always there. That's just part of it. The 13 and 14 came and blew away. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. Me too. As you look closer, you start to see that there's people trying to rip, Christ away. They're all trying to gain around him and pull him down as he's going up, if that's what they want to project it as. But what they don't see is right here. There is a little man here, and he's walking over with his staff, and he's walking over people, basically, as if a Holocaust has happened, and he's walking up a mountain of bones and people and death. Now, I want to know what that's all about. Right? I know. I can't stand it. That's why I got this out of the way. I wanted to get this show out of the way because I don't want to ever have to do this show again. This is the one show that I don't feel comfortable with doing. I don't like doing, but it has to be done because nobody talks about it. And it's every time I look at it, it's in my face. I'm like, why is nobody getting into that? Like you said, that is such an evil picture. You're literally looking at the Pope and his minions next to him. They're fine as evil is rising around, and people are being pulled down towards hell as Christ is rising up. How does that work? Nuh-uh. No way. Kingston and Weaver, that's a crazy story. What was there trouble involved? Is everything cool? There we go, much better. So that's what they use as the worship of Christ in the biggest room they have. That's just beautiful. Not. That is just sacrilegious is what it is. So that's where you put your money? Into paintings when people are sitting there poor outside starving and dying. But hey, let's just buy more art. Let's just put more into gold and, not helping the people. Disgusting. I'm so sorry, guys. I get angry about all this. All right, let's see here. What else do I want to get into this with y'all? All right, yeah, somebody was talking about this one. I'll do this real quick. But I'm guessing that we're past that. We did all this. Right into here, I believe. Oh. With, demons and, that's me. It's not me really talking right now. I gotta turn this down. But the first thing I want you to see is that eye above. That eye above is always going to be around now. It's always around. It's both a crescent moon and a circle. Once you see it forever. It's everywhere. It'll be in all your pictures that you're doing with these. It'll be in any time that you're exposing them. You're going to see the crescent moon. It's going to be around these beings' heads. It's going to be present. You're going to see it yourself. Excuse me, I need to get a drink real fast, guys. Kill myself here. Where's my drink at? Let me see here. That's good. Needed that. Let's get back to it. So as we continue, let's see what we got here. My allergies are so bad right now, guys. Come on now, let's get through this. I'm past this. This is not what I want. You guys saw all that already. Yeah, I know. You guys know. I know. But here we go again. I want to get into this. You see the crescent, like always. Here it is here. Next to, and it's actually on the other side as well. This is a ship here. But they show themselves just so much. They don't even care. I don't even think they care anymore. I think that they're way past the caring point. You see the minion sitting on the moon here? Oh, right here. Let me see what we're writing here. Get into the convo a little bit. Okay. And yes, the Catholic Church. Okay, so I'm going to give you some honesty here. I went to Catholic school as a kid. I had a disagreement with a priest about Egypt and the dog-headed people, as he called them. My grandmother took my side as she read me the book and told him, if you want heat in your church, then don't make a fool of my grandson. And that's when I realized it was all about money. There's nothing about religion. You basically you buy your way into heaven, and I'm not about that. It's about doing the right thing to your fellow person next to you as best as you can. Maybe you don't have the money to give another person, but maybe you have some soup in your house that you can. Maybe you can say some good words like you all do on here, when somebody's down. Not every day is a good day for me. So when you guys say such nice things, it makes my day. It really does. It helps me get through all this because we are all being bombarded by something that we never expected, or I never expected. Let's see here. Yeah, these didn't come out so good, but I guess we can try. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. The Dragon and the Doors to Hell, as I call this one. I mean, it becomes very, very obvious as you get here, all comes into here, the triangles, whatever these are. Like I said, when you see these things and you see them over and over, you see the same things. You see the horns, you see the wings, you see the eye, you see the triangles. Here, you can see the ancient garb on the left, them standing over the eye. And the all-seeing eye, I'm guessing, has to mean God, I guess. But I don't get it. I don't get what they're trying to show us here. And it's really gotten faster and faster. They're showing us this stuff faster and faster. As I look at your guys' posts, you guys are seeing it. It's faster and faster. We used to have explanations that we're seeing less and less. I don't know if you can see the helmet on the right here with the triangle over the head. Right here, you see the person with the Pope hat again. It's just more and more the same. I love you for being a tomboy then. I love you all just for being you guys. And I think that's, honestly, what you just said is exactly why you were gifted with what we got here, going on here. Hey, Initiated, what's up? I think that the people that had it a little harder than most are the ones that got woken up first. I'm seeing on the street, people they're not waking up. Not that they want to, not that they're going to. They don't want to be part of it. And that's fine and all, but judgment will come. And when it does come, oh boy. Oh boy. That's the fact of the matter. I believe that's why we were given the opportunity to be first in line with all this. Let's see here. Let's see here. You see this one, guys? Did I show you all this? I don't think we did a video on it. Thanks a lot, YouTube. It's not the shot that I wanted. when the time comes and the bow breaks and they have no one to throw money at, that's when they'll know. Oh man, come on. There's just so much here. I'm not getting into the space stuff today, guys. I'm sorry. It's just too much. I know you see that face there, though, right? You see that face mid-frame? Mind you, this is over Earth. This is a, they're showing us a Doppler thing or whatever you want to call it. And there's much more over here. The weird part is, though, you can only see it through angular disposition. You really don't see it through, the way that they're showing it to us. But when you use angles, it's there. I don't like this. This is what I don't like. So what happened? Exactly, initiated. That's exactly right. When this picture was taken, I had a full-blown episode happen to me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it to you the way this is, but the way it looked to me was all these people were in line. This is where you had to stop. This is God here. And they were each walking into that and I guess going to the next level. I guess. It's as best as I can describe it. But to me, it looked like, here, I'm going to put this down here. To me, when you look at it, these people here, they look like priests. These look like married folk, so on and so on. Okay, here's the dragon for you guys. You all have seen that. I've seen this in all of your photos. If you guys are in this, then I know that I've seen this on your page, because we've all been shown this at least 1,000 times probably by now. No, but not 1,000, but enough to know when we see it on each other's page, we know what it is. There's a symbolism. Wasn't it in, I think it's in Isaiah, where they say when Satan returns, it'll be on the head of a dragon. I see why you guys can't see my stuff now, because YouTube does a really good job of making my stuff look, whew, jeez, I get it now. They do a really good job of hiding my stuff. It's definitely not what I was trying to show in that last picture. Believe it or not, this was that Hurricane Lee. All the devastation and everything that happened. What I saw was this and this. That does not look like a regular storm. That looks like something seeding the clouds. Do you see how this thing looks like a monster? What is it? Come on. Look at that. Eye, head, mouth, nose, as it goes around. The angular disposition on that is just too perfect to be not real. And then what about this? What's that? That just goes up 45,000 more feet, part of it? No, I don't think so. Highly doubt it anyway. It's not sensible to me. I guess maybe that's not the way my brain works. I don't know. I just don't see it that way. we go. Oh, I've wanted to get into these for a minute. All right, good. All right, these photos here, if you can, when these are, normal and you're able to see stuff, you're always going to see the stuff right along the bottom area here, and then right here is the portal. This is always where they are. This portal actually opens and closes back right here. Up here is part of the ship where one stands, I guess maybe a lookout, but the way that it looks is like the Nibiru symbol. That's what it looks like, or the Sumerian, or all those guys. That's the symbol that they use. The wings with the triangle and sun. What else we got on this one? I don't know. Have you guys been in the woods lately? I don't know about you, but my phone just dies. I don't even go out there anymore because it feels unsafe. So, check that out. Here. 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 I'm really looking for a good one with little beings running around, because there are ones like that. Alright, got to run initiated. I'll see you soon. Talk to you soon. Looking forward to it. Yeah, Gator, I'm the same way. I have the exact same profile. Like, in the beginning, when I first was seeing them, I thought that they were, like, they would get really close to in my face, and I thought they were pretending, or they were eating me in their reality. Obviously, they weren't actually eating me, because they're like clouds, I guess, or not. They're not, they're not what we are. They're not physical. This is the day that I was supposed to be. Not supposed to be. No, obviously not supposed to be, because these guys saved me from being murdered. I was supposed to meet them in this field. They had told me for 2 weeks, come with. I had a dream. They told me to come with them. I got scared. I really did. And I told them, how am I going to leave the people that I love? And they kept saying, it's not going to be like that for you. We understand, on this earth that you have those feelings, but that's not what, that's not what the world is. And they, were saying, you're going to see so many things. And they had me in a vivid dream of either a past life or a future life where I was a soldier with my brother. And it really, it touched my heart in a way that I'll never be able to dream like that ever again. I know I'll never have anything like that night. I woke up and I felt like I fell through, 1,000 bodies into my soul. It was just the most weird thing that I ever experienced. And sometimes I still think I should just go on with them. Yeah, I've tried to go to the woods to, try to get pictures like this, and it just seems like my phone just goes dead. It just dies. Like, it'll be like a 97 battery, and the phone just goes dead. Yeah. And I was thinking maybe, I'm not going to say it like that, because you know what? My dad was the one. He was like, Bob, you've been talking about the these aliens and them being in the forests. Maybe they're the ones making the forest fires. Maybe their crafts or them opening their portals are the reason these forest fires are happening. Or number two, the government knows that these forests, they're in the forests, they're breeding in the forests, becoming way too many, and they're setting fires to get them to become present. And either way, my dad gave me the chills with that. This is in the very beginning, waiting for my wife at work. Top right, you'll see an alien here. You'll see like a snakehead type thing here. This thing would actually expand and look into the sunroof. You guys have seen the pictures that I have. I'm not telling you guys anything. And then we have stuff here. I know you can see the aliens down here. It's a mess, but that's what they do. Even with you guys, right now, I just had a full battery. What's it been? 40 minutes? My battery shouldn't be dying like that. Let's see what else we got here. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start making videos before we go live, and that will be the show that we do, so you guys can know the subject, and if you want to get in on it and have if you want to tell your own story, or you have your own presentation you want to bring into it, I'd like to bring that into the show. I think that we can do a lot with this. I think there's a lot more for us to do here, and I think it'll help all of us. Come on now, that is not it. How about this one? So yeah, I don't know if you can see me, but there are two eyes there. What just happened here? You gotta be kidding. I'm not even going to start. You all saw it. I'm not going back. There's two eyes, mouth open, all that stuff, and with that came an alien at the bottom. But I'm not doing that today. Let's see here. Here's another one with the throne of what I think will be a dark one, evil one. It seems to me, though, if there is this Lucifer character, Satan, or Antichrist figure, he has taken a bride. And whatever this bride means is completely evil. It is going to set the world on fire for her being her. I keep seeing this woman, and she has the crescent on the left side of her head. She's half naked all the time. And she's basically like stealing the light out of people's faces, whatever that could mean. As you see here, that's her leg in front of that ball of light, and it's like she's taking the ball of light. I don't know if you can see on the side of her head, but it's always crescent moons, always just bad around her. Whatever she is going to be really bad. I don't know what that means, but it's going to be bad. I had a dream last night that was prophetic. It was an asteroid meteor bombardment dream, real vivid, past my grandparents' house. I'm always the leader in these types of dreams I've had. You know what's weird about what you just said? I don't know if you've read, but Halley's Comet is going past right now, and is sending a lot of asteroid type stuff our way, because Halley's Comet is making its way back towards us. Yeah, Brenda, you seen the rock ones? You're in on it then. They're ancients, right? That have just been put there, I'm guessing, for judgment, maybe? That's how I've taken that. What do you think? If this phone dies again, just know that it's not me. This is just ridiculous. Water all over the place. Alrighty. Yeah, partially I think that that is the truth. That you are right. So when I got talking to the beings that were actually wanting to talk with me, the way that they said it was during creation, there is something called a byproduct. This is the way that they described it. And in anything that you create, there's two halves of the story. So, you know, when a person has love in their heart, they also have to shit in the toilet. And that's the way that they made it look like when they showed me what they were trying to explain. And this goes on through everything. For every good dog, there's a bad dog. For every love, there's a hate, and so on and so on. And with that, these beings that are in the rocks are very ancient, and they're part of the original clay that was used to start that part of creation. Now I don't know if those are dinosaur creation. I don't know if they're just beings that weren't fully made, but that's what they showed me, and that's the best I can describe it here now. But yeah, they're basically saying that, like in the Bible, it talks about man was made from clay. Well, the reason why I was made from clay or dirt, as they, are, showing it to us, is so that we wouldn't get sick, so we wouldn't die of pneumonia and different things in the beginning when we were made, because our bodies were so non-susceptible to anything. So they made us, through rock and clay and things that would make us stronger and not die easier. This thing is about to die, y'all. I love y'all, and we definitely will talk soon. Like, subscribe, share your comments, conversate. Like I said, I'll work on another show tonight and have the content ready so we can actually stay on one page and not have to get into anything else. I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.